Hi students, now this is the second class where we are going to solve one problem, reduction of the block diagram. Simple problem it is. We'll take it as problem number 1. Step by step we'll solve little complicated problems also. Here we have a simple block diagram, and this is R is the input and this is the summing point where we have two inputs, one plus another minus, and here we have G1 in the forward path, then we have G2 also in the forward path, another summing point here it is plus plus, and here we have the output C. Now another connection here we are getting from input 2 towards output is going, so this also comes under forward path G3. So this is in parallel we say or forward path, and between G1 and G2 we have H. This is feedback because from output it is coming back side towards the input, that's why it is called as in feedback. So this is the given problem and they are asking to find transfer function which is nothing but C by R, output by input we have to find for the given block diagram. And here to simplify this block diagram and finally to find C by R, you should first know block diagram reduction algebra, which I have already taken a class on that. So if you have doubts or you have not listened to that class, first listen to that class where I have explained about a block diagram reduction algebra. Okay, so here they are asking to find C by R transfer function. So step by step we'll solve. Step 1 in this. So what we do here is shifting, move the branch point after the block. This is the branch point which we are going to move after the block. What is the use of moving the branch point after the block is, if you just remove this from here to here, then G1 and H comes in feedback. So we can simplify this G1H into a single block. So we have to observe first the block diagram, which branch points we have to shift to where. Based on that we can simplify the block diagram. So that you have to observe the overall block diagram, then you have to start doing the steps. That is very important. Not just moving or changing the summing points as we wish, it is not. You have to first carefully understand the block diagram first, then you have to move the branch point after the block or before the block, whichever will simplify our big block diagram into small one we have to do. So move the branch point after the block, G1. After the block G1 we are moving the branch point, this branch point which I am making dark blue, this one. Okay, this is also called as takeoff point or branch point. Okay, now we have to draw again the same block diagram by shifting it. And now here we are going to use the rule that whenever we shift the branch point or takeoff point after the block, what we have to make the adjustment, that rule we are going to use. So first of all we write this G1, this already there it is, and here we have negative feedback because we have negative sign. This feedback because it is coming from output towards input, like this, output to input. Like we have sequential circuits where we take output to input, same way towards input we are taking from the output. Okay, here we have shifted the branch point, which I'll change color here, this one. So earlier it is G3, only G3 we have. Now because we are moving the branch point after the block, so we are getting extra gain of G1 into G3 like this. Gain of G1 will be introduced with G3, which we don't want. G3 gain also will be coming for G3, which we don't want. So we will be adding a new block of 1 by G1. This is very carefully you have to take 1 by G1 it is, which we are adding the block. So you have to remember that whenever we move the branch point or takeoff point after the block, we have to introduce a new block of 1 by G1, so that the effect of G1 will be cancelled. We want to move the branch point without disturbing our signals. That is important. So that's why we added 1 by G1. Now after simplifying, G3 by G1 we get G3 1 by G1 here. This G3 and 1 by G1 are in series. So we combine, that is rule 1, G3 into 1 by G1, we get G3 by G1, these two will be combined. Now we have G1 and feedback with H. So here we use the rule number 10, where we take the feedback path. So this will be simplified using the rule number 10, that G1 by 1 plus G1H we get. Since here we have negative feedback, here we get plus, remember this. And here we have the input R. G1H are combined and they become as a block. Now here we have G2, we have not done any changes to this. Here we have the summing point, here plus and here plus. Here we have the branch point, where we are going to multiply G3 by G1, both are in series, and the output is connected to the summing point, and here we have the C output, right. Next we are going to write the same G1 by 1 plus G1H input R. Now if you observe here, this G3 by G1 and G2 are in parallel connection, they are in forward path, because both the inputs for G2 and G3 by G1 are same. These two are in forward path, that is rule number 2, where we are going to add G3 by G1 and G2. Both are plus here, here it is plus and here also plus. So we write it as G3 by G1 plus G2. So after combining these two blocks, we get G3 by G1 plus G2. And this is connected. Now summing point will vanish, because we have used the summing point and we have added this G3 by G1 and G2. Forward path, parallel, both are added. Now if you observe here, this G1 by 1 plus G1H, G3 by G1 plus G2 are in series. So we will be multiplying these two into a single big block. So we can write it as G1 by 1 plus G1H. This is multiplied with our G3 by G1 plus G2. So this will be C, this is R, input R, and C is the output. Now you can take output by input, C by R is equal to, here we have G1 by 1 plus G1H as usual, into G3 by G1 plus G2, we take the LCM as G1, and here we have G3 plus G2 into G1. G2 into G1, right? This G1 and G1 will get cancelled. So finally we left with G1 G2 plus G3, that is the numerator, whole divided by 1 plus G1H. So this is our required transfer function, which is nothing but C by R, which is output by input, which is called as the transfer function of the given block diagram. Thank you very much. In the next class we'll start another problem. This is little simple one. We'll do little complicated in the next class. Thank you. Please share and subscribe.